Hello, people. So, I'm done with. I'm not exactly done, but yeah. Today was the discussion forum for the budget of 2026 to 27. Yeah, I'm done moderating it. I can focus on other assignments and other projects now. I just don't feel like I give my best. Like, I did research about it. I was the one who researched the articles and gave it for reading. I did read a lot. Thing was that it did not look like I was engaging because I was moderating with someone else, and I did not speak like that much. Like, I did speak, but I could have interacted better with the audience. Like, it seemed as if there was a podium, right? I was standing behind the podium. I feel like the podium was a barrier. Like, now I'm realizing that I did not realize it then. When our teachers they teachers who walk around discussing, we engage with them better than teachers who just stand behind the podium. I think that is the first mistake I made. I kept on standing behind the podium. If I went, walked, and see, no matter how many excuses I gave myself, like even though there were reasons, like I had to manage the time, I had to check the messages from a senior who's like the head of the discussion forum thing. I felt like I could have gone into the audience and talked because I was standing behind it, and even though I was speaking like facts and stuff, it looked like I was not open to the audience. Like, um, this reminds me of a situation before I started college. I went to a felicitation ceremony where they asked us to give some advice to our juniors, right? And they were asking questions. What I did is that I closed myself off. Like I was thinking that, oh, I'm not getting a chance to speak or anything, but I closed myself off literally. Okay, so when they were the mic movements and everything, this part was not visible to me. I could only see the kids and who was speaking. So I felt like I closed myself off here. Like for me to speak, like in group discussion, I spoke last sem when I had the group. That was my third group discussion. So it took me like, and the thing I spoke, it's like very normal participation, right? It took me like two group discussions to come out of it. And because in group discussion there are like 10 people, here there are not even 10 people, there's like some other person moderating with me. I am like a little disappointed that even after I did that with group discussion, I could not come out of here. Like, how do I say it? It's just that we divided our topics, right? And I said something, and she clarified on that, and she went on. She was with the flow, she was with the audience. Like, she could perceptions and everything, she was with the flow. I was outside of that bubble. Like, I was not going with the flow is what I felt, which is good because with the flow you get carried away, but it was not that good on my part because I looked very much like, out of the picture. Mistake on my part. I could have engaged more, and engaging more would have been a lot better than just standing there. And I mean, the thing I was telling myself was that she's speaking, I cannot interrupt her because that would look bad on our part as moderators. It would look like we do not have a proper coordination. And then I realized that, now I'm realizing that somebody won't give you the stage to speak if they do not think you'll speak. Like, if you do not interject and take the stage, they won't give it to you because they'll be like, oh, it'll be like, too awkward if no one speaks, they'll continue speaking. I mean, natural reactions. And yeah, there are photos and stuff, and in the photos it's she who's speaking and I'm standing. Like, or realize for 1 hour I was standing. I spoke, but I spoke very less, and that's what my friends gave me the feedback too. That I need to speak up more, I need to take more initiative. So yeah, and well, it's just that, hmm, I took IDK, like, we did divide our work before the session was conducted, and that division was not followed strictly. I think that might also be because of my actions of not stepping up. Like, I was standing at the podium and stuff. I was doing work, but it did not look like I was engaging with the audience. And this is what I learned from the discussion forum, that it's not just about introducing concepts and telling them about things, it's going with the flow. Like if they're speaking something and with the flow, with the flow, with the flow, they're continuing and they went to go to other topic. I need to go with them and introduce that topic first, not how I planned from before. So yeah, being with the flow. And yeah, I'm just a little sad that I read a lot of books about how to engage in public and everything, but when it came to like implementation, I could not implement it. Not could not, I did not. It's not like I did not have the opportunity to implement it. And I mean, anyways, I feel like I would have done a lot better, and I know I'll learn throughout the way. But uh like, I think I have developed this attitude of feeling sorry for occupying space. Like, I am shrinking myself more, is what I'm seeing from others. It's not confidence anymore, it's basically shrinking myself more. Uh, so that I'm not too demanding and stuff. And that has not been like, this is what happened out of it. So, yeah, to ensure that I'm not the audience in my life anymore, I will start taking charge. I have to. It's not like I can't. And I think this also has to do with the news thing. Like, I have started reading newspaper from like what, mid January, right? And before that, I did not have the habit of reading newspaper. So even though I had read it for 1 month, I am in the motion. Uh, to me, it still feels like a new information. It's just not, how do I say it? When I speak normally, I do interject some news things, but not like people who are into that on a daily basis, right? So for me, like, like my friend, she could go out and not, not refer to the notes and interact with people and lead the discussion. Even though I knew the information, I was too scared to leave the notes in the fear that, oh, what if I give her wrong information? Even like, I did not have that confidence in myself because I still feel that I do not know much and stuff. I think that will develop with time. uh, and I do think it, like, I just felt that if I had the habit of reading a newspaper, I could have, like, left the notes and directly interacted with them. I know it's not related to the completely to the GK thing, but I just felt like I did not know much when I was on the podium. So yeah, I think that was it. But I think the main problem was me not connecting with the audience. Like, even though I did not know anything, I could have connected with them. That is what I did not do. So the topics I was introducing was very abrupt. And I was speaking very abruptly. Like, I was not speaking in a flow. It was like very abrupt. Which looked like I was a robot. I was literally very robotic. I was like robotically giving the information and stuff. So I don't know. And another thing I learned this entire time, I was the one who drafted the mail, I was the one who searched most of the articles and everything, right? I did that. But it does not matter how much you research and how much you work you put in if you are not able to deliver it. Like, I think this is the second time which happened. Like, the first incident was at my moot. I researched a lot. I was unable to present all of it. I could have worded it around them, right? But I was unable. And here also, I did research, I did not put it out. So the thing is that if you do not put something out, then it's a zero for you. So yeah, I need to speak. I need to learn to speak better. Like, because in moods, like, I have got it better in moods, but it's different because you get 13 minutes to speak, and it's uninterrupted speaking, except that the judges will ask you questions. I need to start this coordination stuff. It's like different than group discussion, because the client counseling competition I went to, the first segment of the competition, this exact same issue happened. We had divided our work, and he started asking the client counseling partner, the co-counsel with me. He was asking questions, and I was too. But at the same time, it looked to the outsider as if he was the one doing most of the work and I was doing nothing. Because I was like, the first time, the same thing which I thought, oh my god, I just repeated the mistake for the second time. Oh my god, I should not have. This is what I'm realizing now. What happened in the client counseling is that when my mood partner was speaking, I did not want to interrupt because that would look really bad on our part. So, and the second part, we did not get the negative feedback from the judges, because what happened is that he would take a pause and I would just catch on. So I have not learned how to interject my stuff. Right. I have to learn that interjecting what I'm trying to speak and stuff, without waiting for someone else to pause, and without making it look like we do not have enough coordination, because I repeated the exact same mistake for the second time. And I think this is because I did not address my issue properly then. I thought that it's because of the division of work. It's not. It's just that I did not interject. I did not know how to interject politely and put my point forth, while being on the same ground with that person, right? I need to keep working on that. And yeah, I'll start doing stuff. I mean, a lot of things has to be done. I am excited for a lot, but and yeah, today during one of the classes I did zone out for a bit, like for a bit, and the sir asked me a question. It's like he can smell my fear, he can smell my hesitance. Like, even though I made this expression where I'm very confident and stuff, he can just see through it. Okay, I always get caught in front of him. So whenever I zone out a little, he comes and asks me a question, stuff like that. So I need to focus more on that. I mean, all of my work is done. It's not like I have any obligation left. I have to start studying for a test, which we have towards the end of the month. I have to submit a PPT, which is again towards the end of the month. And I have to start doing the transfer property studies too, because sir is asking me questions. It's too embarrassing for me to be like, oh, to be like surprised and speechless. So yeah. So for this moment on, I will focus on how to interject without being very rude. That is the skill I'll be focusing on. And I think that happens when uh, I think it happens when we are talking with our friends and stuff. Like, we interject and we say, but I normally wait for them to stop speaking and then I speak. So I think, yeah, I'll learn that. Thing is that I do this when I'm with my friends, but not with others. So I need to start doing it with others too. And I think that'll start if I start participating in class discussions and everything, which are ways. But yeah, I think I have figured my issue, which is interjecting. I just fear that it'll look bad on my part, but it's fine. Like, I do not want to be the victim in my story, right? So yeah. Anyways, bye.